back to All About That Disney Life. I am Danny B, the girl who is all about that Disney life. We now move on to our next parade for Magic Kingdom. It is Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade. The original version opened up during the Halloween season of 1999, and the current redone version, when it had a makeover, it opened up during the Halloween season of 2005. So let's give a backstory to Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade. The parade features many different Halloween themed floats as well as Halloween style music. Some of these floats are recycled and repurposed from older parades. The parade was revamped in 2014 by changing several units and eliminating some elements. The 2019 season saw the addition of a Tomorrowland unit featuring elements based around The Incredibles and Buzz Lightyear. The 2023 season saw other additions to the parade. This included the appearance of Minnie, Daisy, and Clarabelle dressed as the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus. As with Disney-themed parks, a parade and a fireworks show are the centerpieces of the event. The holiday-themed parade entitled Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade features a pre-parade ride by the Headless Horseman from The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, featuring the song Villains A Go-Go. The parade, which runs in place of the regular nighttime parade, either Spectral Magic or back in the day the Main Street Electrical Parade, features various Disney characters such as Mickey and Minnie, Donald and Daisy, Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, and their friends, all in Halloween costumes and a live-action version of the 3 hitchhiking ghosts from the Haunted Mansion attraction. The villains are also in the parade with a unit of their own. Besides the Haunted Mansion dancers, hitchhiking ghosts, the Hoedown characters, and the Barn unit, the parade and soundtrack were changed in 2005. In 2021, following Walt Disney World's reopening, Disney announced that Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade would not return for Disney After Hours Boo Bash. However, some of the elements from the parade were shown in an updated version of the mini parade entitled Mickey's Happy Halloween Cavalcade, Disney Villains Halloween Cavalcade, Jack's Nightmare Cavalcade, and Maleficent's Fiery Prowl. In 2022, following Walt Disney World Resort's reopening, Disney announced that an updated version of the parade would return for the classic Halloween event, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, as part of Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary celebration. So let's move on and talk about the parade unit, starting off with the pre-parade. Set to the Flight of the Valkyries, the Headless Horseman rides down the parade route ahead of the rest of the show. Starting from the middle of Main Street USA to the end of the parade route, a group of performers called the Creepa Crew would dance down the street to hype guests up for the actual parade, occasionally stopping to hand out candy as well. In 2013, Phineas and Ferb would join the crew. In 2016, with the popularity of the movie Zootopia, the Creepa Crew was renamed the Zootopia Party Patrol, and Phineas and Ferb were replaced by Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps. With the return of the parade in 2022, the pre-parade was changed with a 90s theme called Powerline Party Time and features Max Goof in his Powerline outfit. Along with other performers, they danced to a Goofy Movie songs Stand Out and Eye to Eye. So let's talk about the next unit, which is actually the start of the parade. It's the opening. The opening unit of the parade has Mickey, Minnie, and a number of Disney characters celebrating a costume party at a fall gazebo with a number of characters dancing with masquerade ball style masks. The gazebo was also originally accompanied by an additional Winnie the Pooh float, giving the residents of the 100 Acre Wood their own spotlight, though this was retired after 2013 in favor of having the Pooh characters simply join Mickey's party. Characters joining Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends as of late include Alice, the Mad Hatter, Rapunzel, Flynn, Aladdin, Jasmine, Snow White, and Dopey. The 2023 parade replaces the gazebo with the main float from the former Move It, Shake It, Mouska Dance It street party. The next unit that you see in this parade, it is the Pirates unit. This unit blends Peter Pan and Pirates of the Caribbean together with a medley of A Pirate's Life and Yo-Ho, and has gone under a number of alterations over the years. The unit was originally divided into a pirate ship crewed by Captain Hook and Mr. Smee that was being chased by a large TikTok croc, mini float, and a treasure hoard that held Captain Jack Sparrow and Hector Barbossa. In 2018, a new treasure chest float was introduced as the leader, featuring Tinkerbell riding on top of the chest and the Peter Pan characters now in front of it, including Peter and Wendy, while Sparrow and Barbossa took over the pirate ship, with Angelica Teach being on board sometimes. There are also other pirates that accompany this parade section. It includes flag-twirling pirates, as well as pirates dancing with, no offense, wenches. The next unit in the parade, it is the Haunted Mansion unit. Set to grim grinning ghosts, the Haunted Mansion unit is led by the caretaker and a group of zombie gravediggers dancing with shovels, scraping the pavement to create sparks. After a mini float featuring tombstones from the graveyard, a ghostly waltz takes place on the streets, while the hitchhiking ghosts can be seen on board the main Haunted Mansion float. The next unit in the parade, it is called the Halloween Hoedown. This is based around Frontierland. The Halloween Hoedown is focused around two floats consisting of a silo and barn serving as a backdrop for a square dance featuring characters from Splash Mountain and the Country Bear Jamboree, set to Ghost Riders in the Sky, Aaron Copland's Hoedown from Rodeo, and the parade main theme song. From 2013 to 2022, Clarabelle Cow was the voiced host of the Hoedown, while Clara Cluck can be seen clucking along to the music at the top of the barn float. As Clarabelle has moved to the opening unit for the 2023 season, the role of hosting the Hoedown was taken over by Goofy. The next unit in this parade, it is the Tomorrowland unit. Introduced in 2019, this Tomorrowland-based unit features characters from The Incredibles, as well as Toy Story's Buzz Lightyear, and the Little Green Men, using the Monster Mash and Witch Doctor as musical themes. While Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl ride down the route on futuristic vehicles, Buzz Lightyear rides aboard an alien landscape that appears to be repurposed from the former Pirates Treasure Hoard float and is joined by a small LGM flying saucer recycled from the Pixar Play Parade. The next unit in the parade, it is the Trick or Treat unit. The Trick or Treat unit celebrates all things candy. It was originally placed at the end of the parade and based around the Goofy's Candy Company brand of treats sold within the park, with Pluto riding in a delivery truck and Goofy riding a whimsical candy making machine, while cast members would pass out candy to guests in the audience. In 2014, the unit traded places with the final villain unit and was rethemed to Sugar Rush from Wreck-It Ralph. The Goofy's Candy Company truck was rebranded as a Sugar Rush delivery truck and featured Ralph riding on it, while Vanellope von Schweetz took Goofy's place aboard the candy making machine. In between the two floats are a group of baton-twirling Sugar Rush racers led by Taffeta Mutton Fudge. Between 1999 and 2005, there was a giant pumpkin trick-or-treat basket at the end of the parade. This was removed the following year and replaced by the candy making machine unit. And the final unit of the parade, it is the Villains A Go-Go unit. The finale is a procession of Disney villains accompanied by a skeleton band playing a peppy tune celebrating evil called Villains A Go-Go. On the band's moving stage are Pain and Panic dancing in cages. The 2023 parade saw the addition of Ursula, Queen of Hearts and her card soldiers, and Cruella de Vil in a Main Street vehicle prior to the stage. And the stage is accompanied by the villain float from the Celebrate a Dream Come True parade with Maleficent Jafar and the Evil Queen aboard, which serves as the current ending of the parade. So my experience with this parade, I love it, even though I only saw the full version one time, and that was in 2019. Like I said, my mom, my sister, and I, we went to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party on our second trip to Disney World in 2019, and this parade, it just blew my mind. I fell in love with it, and I loved the song. I loved the units. It was just amazing, and it was a really big to-do just to see, and it was just amazing and whimsical. I do remember, like, the villain unit at the end, it did have, like, before all of this, like, the current version, like, before, like, the new car version, I remember it had the villains, some of the villains, like, in like behind the skeleton, like, unit float. I do remember there was like Oogie Boogie, and there was a bowler hat guy from Meet the Robinsons, and then there was Dr. Facilier, and then there was, I think it was Cruella de Vil, and then there was one more, I can't remember, but I do remember there was like that group of 5 villains before the main, like the final unit with Maleficent Jafar and the Evil Queen at the end. I do remember that. But I do remember the cavalcade from the 2021 Boo Bash, because as I have told you, and if you saw my video when my husband and I filmed us going to the Boo Bash on our honeymoon, we saw the cavalcade. I didn't film it because it was literally nothing to see, kind of. Like, it's a cavalcade. It's like a 30-second short thing, and they literally had one person representing each of the units along the parade. So there was one flag twirler from the Pirates unit, there was one grave digger from the Haunted Mansion, there was one hoedown dancer, and there was one Sugar Rush baton twirler from the Candy unit. There was Green Martian for the Tomorrowland unit. There wasn't really a lot because of the COVID thing, but I didn't see any of the other cavalcades that were mentioned in these facts. Like, I wish I could have seen it, because then I would have filmed everything, obviously. But I always enjoy listening to the soundtrack during the Halloween season because the song is so catchy and it's just amazing. And I always watch the parade on YouTube every Halloween because I just love seeing it. Even the new reamped version that came out in 2023 with the focus on the Hocus Pocus. So there you have it, all the facts to Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade. If you like this video, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. And I hope you have a zippity-doo-dah day. Goodbye.